second. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Prairie Grove this evening. As you've been watching the game with little commentary, or no commentary to begin with. Just had a few technical difficulties we worked through, got the lineups and everything, and we are now going to be calling the game as you watch. At the line right now, Kendra Coyle after the foul. You join the game at this time. It's Farmington 4, Prairie Grove 3. Okay. Coyle makes both free throws, and now Farmington brings the ball down. That's number 21, Tiffany Rame. Ball is thrown away over to the Tigers. Tigers with the ball. Kendra Coyle up front. She lost it in to Huber. Huber working inside, and she's going to draw the foul. Looks like the foul is going to be on number 5, Lexi Lewis. Huber will go to the line for 2. That is her first foul, the team fourth. 5-4, and Huber makes the first, giving the Tigers a 6-4 lead. 1 minute and 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Huber to take the second shot. Shot is on the way, and no good. Down with the rebound is number 4, Kayla Crisp for the Cardinals. Rame with the ball up top. Over to Crisp. Crisp to Shader. Rame with the ball. Back to Crisp. Pass was intended for Lewis inside. Thrown away. Tigers take over. Bringing the ball in will be Lacey Beeks for the Tigers. Coyle to bring the ball down. For the Tigers, it's Beeks, Coyle, Huber, Lumsargis, and Galloway. In the corner, Lumsargis. She looks inside for Huber. No pass not made. Back out to Coyle at the top. Coyle guarded by Shader. Lumsargis in the corner. She drives. Shot blocked. Foul is going to be called. Number 5, Lexi Lewis. That's going to be her second, team 5th foul. Lumsargis will have 2 shots. First is good for Lumsargis. And she makes both. That gives the Tigers 8-4 lead. Rame with the ball. Stolen by Huber. Huber with the ball. She's got it. She brings it up court, pulls it back out. Over to Galloway. Galloway drives to the basket, passes off to Coyle. Coyle turns, spins, shot is up and good! Bottom, Kendra Coyle with the basket. Tigers 10-4. And the Tigers are pressing, and they've been pressing since the beginning of the game. Crisp with the ball up top, guarded by Galloway. That is Shader. Crisp up top, guarded by Galloway. Comes Coyle to help out. Oh, nice save there by Shader. And now the ball's thrown away. And the Tigers, with 4.4 seconds, will try to make one more shot, one more basket before the quarter ends. 4.4 seconds. To bring the ball in is Beeks. Beeks is a freshman. Rolls it into Coyle with the ball. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1. Beeks with the shot, and it is BAM! BAM! And Prairie Grove, at the buzzer at the end of the first quarter, takes a 12-4 lead. They went on a 9-0 run. They were down 4-3. And the Prairie Grove cheering section chants she is a freshman, and she nails that. Well, for those who just joined us, we've ended the first quarter. The score, Prairie Grove 12, Farmington 4. We want to recognize our sponsors, Prairie Grove Telephone Company, who provides so much for the webcast. They provide the computer, much of the equipment, and the ability to be able to broadcast. Also, Steak and Shake in Fayetteville. Go by there, let them know you heard the webcast. You'll get a 10% discount. Our normal announcer, play-by-play, is Kendall Lehman, and I'm Lynn Gregson. I typically am the color. Kendall is in Las Vegas with his son on a football camp. We miss him here tonight. We'll always like to have him with us. Want to recognize our cameraman, Steve Halbert. He always does a fine job in helping us get set up, and now we're ready to start the second quarter of play. Bringing the ball in is Jones for the Tigers. With the ball is Rame. And we're going to have a timeout. Timeout by 6 seconds into the second quarter, and Farmington takes a timeout. The Tigers come into the game tonight with a conference record of 3-1, as does Farmington. Prairie Grove losing to Farmington, as did, or losing to Shiloh, as did Farmington. So both have a loss to Shiloh in the conference. This would secure second place for the winner, and then looking forward to the rematch with Shiloh. Farmington having trouble getting the ball in. Ball comes into Rame. Rame guarded by Lumsargis, trapped there by Coyle. Ball is that's Oxford. Oxford the shot, down with the rebound comes Huber. Huber bringing it, she attacks the middle, drives all the way in. Good! Justine Huber gives the Tigers a 10-point lead. Now with the ball is Rame. Rame inside. Wow, a lot of activity going on down there. No foul called. Finally, Jones with the basket. And that snaps an 11-point run by the Tigers. Lumsargis for three. Boom! Lumsargis with the three gives Prairie Grove a 11-point lead. Ball over to Oxford. Oxford brings it down. Back over. That is Jones with the ball. Back over to Rame. Beeks guarding Jones inside, and that is Lexi Lewis inside. Nice play by Farmington. 17-8 for the Tigers. Coyle on the right side. Out to Beeks. Beeks over to Galloway, to Lumsargis. She looks inside, trying to get it to Huber. Passes back out to Beeks. Beeks with the ball. She drives. Shot is up. No good. Ball's batted away, and it's going to go to Farmington. 6:26 to go in the second quarter. Prairie Grove leads 17-8. Rame back to Jones. Jones gets it over the timeline, over the half court. She takes it over. That is Crisp. She drives on Galloway, and good. Kayla Crisp with the basket. Cuts the Prairie Grove lead 17-10. Coyle with the ball. Looks over to Beeks. Beeks over to Lumsargis. Lumsargis back out to Coyle. Coyle guarded by Crisp. Over to Beeks. Beeks drives. Over to Lumsargis. To Coyle. In the corner for three. No good. Down with the rebound comes. That was Rame, but now back. Ball stolen by Huber. Huber looking for some help. She gets it to Coyle. Coyle guarded by Chris. She takes it inside to Huber. Huber looking, squares up. Coyle again drives back out to Beeks. Beeks for three. Boom! Lacey Beeks, the freshman, pushes the lead back out to 10 for Prairie Grove. Farmington has the ball at the top of the key. That's Rain, guarded by Lumsargis. Over to Jones. To Lewis. Back to Rain, to Crisp. To Oxford. She looks inside, trying to get it in to the post. Chris for three, no good. Beeks takes the ball away from Jones. Now Farmington matches up well inside. Lewis is 6'2", and there is Kendra Coyle with the basket. 22-10 for the Tigers. Jones over to Chris. There's a 3-on-2 for the Cardinals. Chris takes it all the way inside. Ball shot by Lewis. She is fouled by Huber. That's Huber's first, team third foul. As I was saying, Lexi Lewis, she stands at 6'2", misses the first free throw. Into the game is Brooke Barnett for the Tigers. She replaces Courtney Galloway. Farmington getting their positions. Oxford and Jones switches places on the free throw block. And the second shot by Lewis is up and good. 22-11, Tigers lead. 4 minutes, 22 seconds to go here in the first half. Huber back out to Coyle to Beeks. Beeks driving over to Lumsargis for three. No good. Rebound, Coyle. Nice save by Coyle over to Barnett. Barnett out to Lumsargis. The whistle. And looks like Coyle may have gotten, I don't know if she got hit in the head or in the stomach, but a little bit of a injury. Looks like she's okay, though. She's staying on the court. Tigers will bring the ball out, and out to Beeks at the top of the key. Lumsargis, she's looking. There's Barnett to Huber. Inside to Beeks. It's going to be a foul call on the floor. That was Rame's first foul, team 6. 3:53 to go, and someone stood in my way there, so I missed who took the shot. With the ball is Rame. Rame brings it down. She's looking inside for Lewis. Over here to Oxford. Oxford for three. No good. And nice rebound by Beeks, but her foot was on the line. So Farmington will have the ball under their basket, trailing 22-11. Ball gets into Rame. Rame over to Jones, looking over the Prairie Grove defense. There's Crisp for three. That's a long three. No good. Coyle with the rebound. Coyle stands at the top of the key. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go. That's to Barnett. Barnett holds, looks, gives it to Huber. Over to Lumsargis. Lumsargis for a three. No good. Coyle with the rebound. Long rebound. Huber back out top. Beeks looking, driving, almost loses it, and nice save by Huber. Huber drives, goes in, and good! Justine Huber stretches lead to 24-11 for the Tigers. Could have been an and one there, but we'll take the 2-point basket. Ball to Rame. Rame takes a jumper, no good. Down with the rebound is Beeks. Stolen by Chris, and Chris steals and makes the basket. 24-13, Tigers lead. Galloway looks like she's going to come in for the Tigers. There is Huber in the corner. If you're listening, please go to PG Tigers. There's Lumsargis for three, in and out. That's her third miss in a row from three. Beeks with the ball. She goes under the basket, reverse, no good. Down with the rebound comes the Cardinals. Rame with the ball, brings it down. That's Oxford for three. No good. Over the back. Looks like it will be in the 1-and-1 here. Lewis with the foul. I believe that's her second foul. And that's the team's in the 1-and-1. I was going to say, if you are listening, that's actually Lewis's third foul. If you're listening, please go out to pgtigersonline.com to the feedback page and let us know you're listening, where you're listening from, and we'll be glad to recognize you. I'm going to take a look now, see if we have anybody listening. Tie. Looks like have a few listeners out there. Definitely want to, again, recognize our sponsors, Prairie Grove Telephone Company, for all they do for the webcast, as well as Steak and Shake. Again, if you're listening, go to pgtigersonline.com. Let us know if you're listening. And even if you're a Farmington fan and you're listening tonight, please let us know. We like to know if we're providing a service not only for our Prairie Grove listeners, but our friends and neighbors throughout Northwest Arkansas. The line is Huber. Huber with the 1-1 for the Tigers. First shot on the way, and good for Huber. Prairie Grove leading 25-13. Huber with the second of the 1-1. Second shot on the way, and off the front of the rim, down with the rebound is number 11, Jernigan. Same with the ball. That's Chris. Chris been very aggressive, driving inside. No good. Going to be a foul on the ground. Foul's going to be on Brooke Barnett. Ball brought in, ball into Jones. Jones drives on Beeks, shot up, no good. A foul is going to be called there on Coyle. It looked like a good box out there. A call for arm wraparound there, and her second foul, team fifth foul. 1 minute, 36 seconds to go here in the first half. Tigers lead 25-13. Into the game is Whitney Fitz for the Tigers in replacing Coyle. That's Jones. She drives, spins, turns, shot, no good. Huber with the rebound, and she's taking it from one end of the court to the other. She draws, jumps, pulls up, and good. Justine Huber stretches the lead to the Prairie Grove's largest at 27-13. 14-point lead for the Tigers. Cardinals with the ball. Oxford guarded by Huber. Out to Rame. Rame guarded by Lumsargas. She's over here to, that is Jernigan. Jernigan turns, gives Chris. Chris is not afraid to drive to the basket. She's done it several times tonight. Rebound by Jones, no good. Lumsargas fighting for the ball. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball. And the possession arrow is in favor of the Tigers. So the Tigers will have possession. And we are under a minute to go. 53 seconds to go in the first half. Tigers lead 27-13. And Lumsargas brings the ball down. Tigers look like they may, well, I was going to say they're looking for the last shot, but they're going to feed it inside. Huber out to Lumsargas, over to Fitz. Fitz drives, gives to Galloway, to Beeks. Down to 30 seconds. Oh, almost a great play there by Jernigan. To Beeks in the corner. Beeks gets out of the corner to Lumsargas. Down to 22 seconds. 20 seconds remaining, and ball batted there by Jernigan. She's being aggressive on the defensive side. Ball inside. And there's a foul as Tigers got a little sloppy there with their pass, and Huber looks like she's going to be fouled. Foul on number 23. That's Brianna Jones with the foul. Huber to go to the line. 13.3 seconds remaining, and the Tigers lead 27-13. Huber, first of the 1-1, good. Tigers 28, Farmington 13. Lady Tigers had an 11-0 run at the end of the first quarter that gave them the big lead, and she makes a second, 29-13, 13 seconds remaining. Cardinals will bring the ball in. Tigers are pressing, trying to continue to play great defense. Chris drives the lane, makes a shot. Lumsargis is going to take one from about, got it off. Whoa! As we end the first quarter, the score, Prairie Grove 29, the Lady Cardinals 15. It's halftime, and during halftime, I'm going to take a break here. I apologize at the beginning of the webcast. You did get to see the action. Sorry for no commentary. Like I said, a couple of technical difficulties as well as making sure we had the correct lineups for the game. So we're going to take about 10-minute break here, and we'll rejoin you. Again, if you're listening, please go to pgtigersonline.com. Let us know. Get us the feedback there. As we get ready to start the second half, I'm going to do a test here. Steve, can you hear me okay? All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We also want to recognize some others who are listening with us tonight. Smith family in Valley View. Then they'll be able to watch the games. And also Louie and Harriet Galloway from Houston, Texas. Courtney Galloway's parents, glad that we're carrying the game for them. And we start the second half. The Tigers with a 14-point lead. Farmington has the ball. That's Jones, stolen by Brooke Barnett. Over to Lumsargis. She brings the ball down, and she pulls it back out. Takes the three, and no good. Down rebound comes Chris for the Cardinals. That's Jones, jumper, no good. Down with the rebound, Coyle fighting for it. They're on the line. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball, and possession arrow goes to the Tigers. On the floor to start the second half for the Tigers, Huber, Lumsargis, Galloway, Barnett, and Coyle. For the Cardinals is Thame, Jernigan, Oxford, Crisp, and Jones. Barnett with the ball. Over to Lumsargis. She shoots another three, and bottom! And that is Prairie Grove's largest lead of the game, 32-15, 17-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers looking to go 4-1 in the conference if they can hang on to this lead. Nice drive in by Oxford. All the way to the hole, 32-17. Tigers lead. Lumsargis with the ball up top. Guarded by Crisp. To Huber. She's guarded by Jones. She looks to Coyle. Coyle drives to the basket, pulls up, jumper, in and out. And down with the rebound is Jones to Chris. Chris to Oxford. And the Cardinals are on the attack. Jones against Barnett. Spins, moves against the backboard. Nice shot there by Brianna Jones to Coyle. Coyle attacks quickly. And Farmington gets back on defense. That is Brooke Barnett. She's going to be fouled. She'll get two shots. With the foul, number 23, Brianna Jones. That's her third foul, first team foul of the second half. Barnett to shoot two for the Tigers. First shot on the way, no good. Score remains 32-19 for Prairie Grove. Barnett with the second shot. It's also no good. She gets her own rebound to Coyle. Coyle up and good. Kendra Coyle, nice play. Barnett gets her own rebound, then feeds Coyle. Coyle goes in for the basket, and Prairie Grove up 34-19. Thame Rame with the ball. Rame driving against Lumsargis, and Lumsargis going to be called for the foul. Going to get two shots. For those who are watching, the gym is starting to get packed a little bit. It's always that way when it's Farmington and Prairie Grove. If they were playing Tiddlywinks, there'd be a crowd to see Prairie Grove and Farmington. Shot on the way and good. by, I can't quite see the number there. I do believe that is Rame for the Cardinals. Second shot on the way, and also good. Cuts the Prairie Grove lead, 34-21. Prairie Grove leads Farmington. Lumsargis at the top of the key. She feeds Galloway. Galloway guarded by Rame. Huber with the ball. Turns, looks at the basket, drives, works her way back out. That's Galloway for three. Got it! Courtney Galloway with the three. Prairie Grove back up by 16, 37-21. Chris with the drive, pass thrown away, and the Lady Tigers will take over. Lady Tigers with the ball. Lumsargis brings the ball over the half-court line to Coyle. Coyle to Lumsargis, over to Galloway, who just hit a three. She's driving, guarded by Rame. She continues to drive. There's Coyle, pulls up, 10-foot jumper. No good. Gets her own rebound. Over to Lumsargis. Lumsargis for three. Bam! Michelle Lumsargis with another three. Prairie Grove stretches the lead to 19. Prairie Grove 40-21. Rame with the ball. Feeds inside. Ball's going to be batted away by Galloway. Lady Cardinals with the ball, and timeout, 30-second timeout called by Kevin Frau, the Prairie Grove coach. During the timeout, want to recognize our sponsors and the Prairie Grove Telephone Company. Again, we appreciate all they do for Prairie Grove Athletics, the Prairie Grove Booster Club, and for making this webcast possible. Also, for Steak and Shake. Go by Steak and Shake. Let them know you heard the webcast online. You'll get a 10% discount on your purchase. As I mentioned, the crowd starting to continue to pile in. It's always that way when Prairie Grove and Farmington meet. The Prairie Grove girls have had some success over the last few years with Farmington, have a winning streak going, and hoping to extend that tonight. Farmington definitely continues to attack, continue to working, even though being down by 19. Ball into Jones, over to Rame. Rame to Crisp. I've been impressed with how Crisp has taken the ball to the basket. She's done it several times tonight, guarded by Galloway. To Oxford. Oxford guarded by the sophomore, Justine Huber. Crisp drives again, and she makes the shot. Crisp has continually driven the lane. She made several shots doing that tonight. And another basket made, 40-23, Lady Tigers lead. Huber with the ball up top to Galloway. Galloway for three. Got it. Courtney Galloway stretches the lead for 20 to Prairie Grove, 40-23. 3 minutes, 33 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Chris with the ball again, drives, pitches out to Jernigan. There's Oxford. She drives, loses the ball. Nice defense by Coyle. Coyle stood there, and looks like Beeks, after recovering the loose ball, may have dribbled it on the out-of-bound line. And Coyle will come out. Whitney Fitz comes in for the Lady Tigers. Lady Cardinals to bring the ball in. Rame will do that for the Lady Cardinals. Looks, gets it into Jones. Jones from about 12 feet, in and out. Rebounded by Huber. And jump ball. Possession arrow is going to be for the Lady Cardinals. Nice heads-up play there by Brianna Jones for the Cardinals. Huber slipped a little. She jumped back, was able to tie it up, and Cardinals have possession. There's Lewis. Lewis been out for a while with 3 fouls. There's Chris for 3, in and out. Rebounded by Jernigan. Jernigan gets the rebound, offensive rebound for the Lady Cardinals. Rame at the top of the key. Over to Lewis. Lewis to Jones. Jones back to Rame. Guarded by Lumsargis. Looking inside. Let's see, we're going to have a foul here. Brianna Jones with a foul. That's her 4th foul. Looks like she'll be coming out now. Replacing her will be number 33, Shader. Coyle brings the ball down. We are under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Prairie Grove cheering section getting loud. Always like to hear that. Coyle at the top of the key. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Coyle with the ball. Looks to drive. Lost it up to Huber, and no good. Nice play. Patient play there by the Lady Tigers. Ball goes in and out, and the Lady Cardinals are on the attack. Rain with the ball at top, guarded by Fitz. That is Shader. Rain with the ball. Fitz all over her, and Beeks guarding Shader. Over back to Rain. She drives, pitches back out. Shader for three. No good. Rebound by Huber. Huber falls, gets control, gets the ball back, Fitz with it, and she's going to be fouled by Shader. I apologize for anyone who may be listening for Farmington. If that is Scheider, I don't know if it's Scheider or Shader. I've been saying Shader, so forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. It's her first foul, team third here in the second half. Beeks with the ball. Fitz comes around. Prairie Grove looking. There's Huber. Back to Beeks. Beeks looking for some help. Gets it from Huber. Chris reaches out trying there. And now Lewis, the two tallest girls on the court, at the top of the key. Coyle looks to set a pick there. There goes Huber to the right side of the basket. Now, nice defensive play there. Whatever was run there, Coach Frowell not pleased with the pass there, and he expressed it. Cardinals with the ball. 1 minute, 9 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And Coyle steals, passes to Fitz. Fitz up and good. Nice play by Kendra Coyle, keeping control of herself. There, another steal by the Lady Tigers. Going to be tied up for a jump ball. On that last play, as you could see, Coyle, aggressive on defense, gets the ball from a sitting down position without moving. Any movement there would have been a travel. She's able to feed the ball to Fitz. Fitz gets it. Prairie Grove has its largest lead of the game, 45-23. 51 seconds to go in the third quarter. To Fitz, blocked by Lewis. Nice defensive play by Lexi Lewis of the Lady Cardinals. Crisp with the ball. Over to Shader. Lewis guarded by Huber. Inside and stolen by Coyle. It's 2-on-1. Coyle takes it all the way. Blocked by Lewis. Lexi Lewis has been a force inside on the block. That's her second block on the last two trips down the court. And she's doing a nice job. And there is Beeks. Beeks looking for a foul. Doesn't get it. Goes, reverses, and good. Lacey Beeks. Continue, look for the foul. The first one's blocked. Gets a rebound, stays with it, and gets the basket. Prairie Grove 47. And there is Coyle. Stolen back to Huber. Over to Beeks. Beeks, and she's fouled by Chris. Prairie Grove's defense looking fantastic. After the miss, Coyle feeds the ball back in. Huber takes it over to Beeks. Beeks goes up. She's fouled. She's going to have two shots. The first shot on the way, and no good. Prairie Grove leads 47-23. 8.7 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And Beeks' second shot on the way. This one is good. And the Tigers lead 48-23. 8.7 seconds remaining. Prairie Grove still with the pressure. Gets it to Oxford. Oxford. She's tied up. That's a good time to have a jump ball right here with 3 seconds left. That means we'll get the possession arrow as we start the next quarter. And 3.2 seconds. Farmington should have time to get one more shot off. There's Oxford. Crisp, long three, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, our score, the Lady Tigers 48, the Lady Cardinals 23. We're going to take a 10-second break here as they get ready for the fourth quarter. We will rejoin you in just a few moments. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the fourth quarter. Tigers lead by 25. Again, if you're listening, go to our feedback page and let us know. Appreciate the Galloways listening down in Houston, Texas. We are starting the fourth quarter. Coyle with the ball, or Huber. Coyle back to Coyle. Coyle lays it up and in. Tigers 50, Lady Cardinals 23. And the pressure continues. And Chris gets the ball over the half-court line. Back over to Rame. Rame on the attack. That is Jernigan. Jernigan drives. Nice, stolen by Galloway. She looks for Coyle. Coyle got a little too far into the basket. Galloway gets the ball back. Over to Lumsargis. Oh, she thought about the three. Coyle again driving. There's Lumsargis again. To Huber on the right side. She looks. She takes the three. That's off. Barnett battling for the rebound, and I think she's going to be called for the foul. Brooke Barnett, that's her second foul, second team foul here in the second. Actually, that is Brooke's third foul, team second here in the second half. Lady Cardinals with the ball. 7 minutes remaining in the game. Prairie Grove leads 50-23. And in the corner, whoa! And they're going to call the elbow there by Chris. Chris with a little bit of it. That is her second foul. Chris has been, I've been very impressed with her aggressiveness on offense. There she let elbow kind of get there. There is shot by Coyle, and that's going to be a foul on Brooke Barnett. Push off to get the rebound. Beeks back in for Barnett. Barnett with 4 fouls. Prairie Grove leading 50-23. 6:55 remaining in the game. Ball gets into Oxford. And Chris gets the ball over the half-court line, and she'll take it up top. There is Jones. Jones drives against Lumsargis, pulls up, shot up, and good. Brianna Jones with the basket. 50-25. Tigers lead. Kendra Coyle with the ball. Tigers taking their time, looking for a good shot with the large lead. There is Huber. Coyle, and it's going to be out. Tigers with the lead. Coach Froud is continuing to coach as they have the big lead. Wanted them to execute the offense. Wasn't pleased with that. And looks like we're going to get a foul here. I believe it's going to be on Coyle, number 24. Yes, Kendra Coyle with the foul. That's a team fourth. I'm sorry, they're going to call Justine Huber with the foul. Huber's second foul, team fourth. There's Oxford, and she gets it to Rame. Rame with a long pass to Chris. Chris shot up, and Lumsargis is going to be called with the foul. Chris, first shot on the way, it's good. And she cuts the Prairie Grove lead, 50-26. Second shot on the way by Chris, and it goes in and out. Huber with the ball. Brings the ball down. There's ball to Beeks at the top of the key to Coyle. 6 minutes remaining in the game. Lumsargis with the ball here on the left side. Galloway. Ball batted away, stolen back, stolen by Rame. Then Courtney Galloway gets the ball back to Huber. Prairie Grove back in possession and in control of the ball. Huber at the top of the key. She's guarded by Lewis. Huber stands at 6 foot. There's Lumsargis for three. Got it. Michelle Lumsargis stretches the lead back out to 27, and Lewis tries to save it. Prairie Grove will take over with the ball, and there is a timeout. Not sure who called. Not sure if Prairie Grove or Farmington called the timeout, but the timeout on the court. 5:17 remaining in the game. While we have a timeout, let's thank our sponsors, the Prairie Grove Telephone Company. They provide so much of the equipment and make the broadcast possible. Also want to thank Steak and Shake of Fayetteville for their assistance to the Prairie Grove Booster Club. Go by Steak and Shake, let them know you were listening to the broadcast, and you'll get a 10% discount on your order. Appreciate those listening tonight. If you are listening, go to pgtigersonline.com. Go to the feedback tab and let us know you're listening. Always appreciate our listeners. It gives us an opportunity to know who's listening and who we're providing the broadcast for. Okay, 5:15 remaining. Coyle has the ball, top of the key. She looks, drives to the basket, back out to Lumsargis. Thought about a shot there for a minute. And now they're going to run the play again, it looks like. Chris on the defensive attack. Coyle with the ball. Lumsargis pops out, looks. She's guarded by Oxford. She drives, no good. Nice rebound, strong rebound by Lexi Lewis. Chris with the ball, that's Oxford. Looks inside, there's Rame. Rame over to Chris. Across court to Oxford. Over to Jones, to Chris. Chris looks at the three, nice look at the basket. No good, the ball is going to be a long off the rim, out of bounds to the Tigers. 4 minutes, 19 seconds remaining. Prairie Grove leads 53-26. Into the game for the Tigers, Brooke Barnett and Whitney Fitz. Coyle will come out and Huber will come out. Coyle and Huber both played an excellent game so far this evening. Going to get a little rest now. Lumsargis with the ball. She'll bring the ball down court. Guarded by Oxford. And Oxford's going to be called for a foul. That's the 16th foul. Beeks gets the ball into Fitz. Fitz backs to Beeks. Prairie Grove will be in the bonus on the next foul. Lumsargis looks at the three, decides not to take it, over to Fitz, back to Lumsargis. She looks, there's Fitz. She drives. Nice try for defensive play. There's Lumsargis for three, no good. And Fitz will be called over the back on Oxford. Her first team foul, Tiger 6. Both teams will now be in the bonus for the rest of the way out. It is 3 minutes, 43 seconds. Inside, back out to Rame. Rame over to Chris. Chris looks, drives, and good. Kayla Chris with the basket. 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Beeks, the freshman, bringing the ball down. Over to Galloway. Whitney Fitz with the ball. Lumsargis and Chris aggressively on defense. She's going to pick up another foul. I believe that's her third foul. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Lumsargis. Lumsargis, the first shot, no good. And Brooke Barnett with the rebound, or attempted rebound. It goes out of bounds. She trips there as she goes for it. And they will, the Lady Cardinals will take over. Trailing Lady Tigers here. The 3:10 to go in the ball game. The ball knocked away by Brooke Barnett as they tried to feed the ball into Lexi Lewis. Tiffany Rame to bring the ball in. She gets it over to Kayla Chris. She drives, and nice drive. That's going to be, I believe, that's Brooke Barnett's fifth foul. That's 5 on Brooke. Lady Cardinals are in the bonus, so they'll get a 1-and-1. I think it was in the act of shooting anyway, so I believe she'll get 2 shots here. Coach Froud looking over the bench to decide who to bring in for Barnett. Looks like it's going to be Haley Fitz. She's a sophomore. Her cousin Whitney on the court already. Lady Tigers with 1 senior right now on the court. You got 2 sophomores with both Fitz, Lumsargis a junior, Beeks a freshman, and Galloway a senior. Chris, first shot on the way, no good. Score remains 53-28. Second shot by Chris is good. Farmington will take a timeout. Score is Farmington trailing the Lady Cardinals, trailing the Lady Tigers by a score of 53-29. For those listening, please stay around. We'll finish up here in a few minutes with the ladies game, and then the young men will take the court. I believe it'll be about a 10 or 15 minutes before that happens, so stick around for the next broadcast. Well, I'm looking at the feedback tab right here, and David Lehman, you're out in Las Vegas. Glad that you can watch the Lady Tigers, and know you're there on a deep snapping competition. Hope that that's beneficial for you and in your future and in your education. Shot there by Crisp is good. She cuts the lead 53-32. Foul there. Now Crisp with the foul on Lumsargis. David, good luck to you. Please tell your dad hello, and appreciate all that he does for the Prairie Grove Booster Club and for making so much of what we do here with the webcast possible. Miss him tonight. Look forward to having him back next week. Lumsargis at the line for 1-and-1. First shot on the way, and it rolls in. 54-32.
Listen, I think you said, hey, is anybody...
And the second one by Lumsargis is also good. Lady Tigers up 55-32. 2 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the game. There is Chris with the ball. She looks, gets it to Jones. Nice defensive play there by Galloway. She fights for the ball. It's going to be a jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Lady Cardinals, so they'll have the ball. Rame to bring it in. In for the Tigers right now is Haley Fitz, Whitney Fitz, Courtney Galloway, Michelle Lumsargis, and Lacey Beeks. There is off the foot of Kayla Chris. Ball will be possession of the Lady Tigers. They're trying to get away. Tight defense there by Kayla Chris on Lumsargis. There's a, wow. And there's Haley Fitz with a layup, and she's fouled by Rame. Tiffany Rame with the foul. Haley Fitz will go to the line for 2. 2 minutes, 16 seconds remaining. There was a lot of activity on that time down the court by the Lady Tigers, and a lot of pushing and shoving. No fouls called. Haley Fitz makes the first shot. Kim Reynolds replacing Beeks. Also in the game, Kathy Bryant. She replaces Lumsargis. And there's Haley Fitz. She makes the second shot. 57-32. Lady Tigers with comfortable lead. Drive, foul is going to be, I believe they're going to call Reynolds. Actually, no, 34, Galloway with the foul. That's her first foul. That's the team's 8th foul. I think it was in the act of shooting, so it'll be 2 shots. First shot on the way, no good by Tiffany Rame. In replacing Lexi Lewis, number 24, Casey Sigmund. Also coming in is Renee Shader. Now coming in for the Lady Tigers. Number 30, I don't have a name for her. I apologize. Ball stolen by Shader. Shader with the layup. It's up and good. I'm sorry, that's Rame, Tiffany Rame. I'm sorry, Steve, what was that? Kelby Brown is number 30 for the Tigers. She's now in. Coach Froud's got a young team in there, not a lot of experience, but he's over there. He's got a nice, comfortable lead, letting them play, and now he's over there coaching them, helping them to get better and prepare for the future. One minute, 48 seconds remaining in the game. Tigers, comfortable lead, 57-34. Lady Cardinals will have the ball as we resume play. To get the ball in, that is Sigmund. Sigmund gets it inside. Ball is up and good. That is Kylie Lewis. 57-36. That's Bryant with the ball. She brings it in. Guarded by Lewis. Inside Fitz. Fitz is going to be called. That's Whitney Fitz called for the walk. 1 minute, 27 seconds. Coming in now is Queena Veal. Queena Veal will come in for the Lady Cardinals. 1 minute, 27 seconds remaining. That's Oxford. Guarded by Haley Fitz. Looking for a shot. Gets it. That's to Sigmund. Sigmund to Shader. Nice defense there by the Lady Tigers. Bryant comes right with the ball. Under a minute to go. Cappy Bryant dribbling, takes the ball, shot up, no good. Rebound, Reynolds gets the rebound, fights for it. Brown over to Haley Fitz, to Whitney Fitz. Whitney for three, no good. And Brown with the rebound. Fitz, there's Cappy Bryant for three, no good. Rebound, Whitney Fitz, there's a fight for it. Going to say that, I guess they're going to call there that Whitney had the ball on the line, and Cardinals will take over. 25 seconds remaining. As we wind down the game here, it looks like the Lady Tigers, there's a long shot there by Oxford for three, no good. Rebounded by Lewis. Oxford again with the ball. She drives against Fitz, and again, no good. Going to call Cappy Bryant with a foul. 5.1 seconds remaining in the game. That'll be a 1-and-1. Her first foul. Team's ninth foul. Kylie Lewis with the first shot on the way. No good. Rebounded by Bryant. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1 second. And that will do it. The Lady Tigers will move to 4-1 in the conference. 12-6 overall. The final score, the Lady Tigers 57, the Lady Cardinals 36.